Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Last time out we finished off heading through Rock Tunnel and we finally made it to our destination of Lavender Town. And I'm starting off this part by trading in one of my Pokemon. So I've got a couple of Diglets, so we're going to get ourselves... we're going to be getting ourselves a lowland Diglett, which was first introduced in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Sorry. And he's got a little tuft of hair. How cute. He's slightly different. Original Diglett is ground. A lowland Diglett is ground steel. So, not the most useful in terms of... my apologies. Not the most useful in terms of competitive Pokemon. In terms of competitive battling, because he has 2 4x weaknesses. He's 4 times weak to water because of ground, and also 4 times weak to fire because he's part steel. So not particularly useful there. But Diglett and Dugtrio are pretty. Dugtrio in particular is a really fucking good Pokemon for Gen 1. So. I'm actually, he is in my team currently, so I'm probably going to stick with him till the end. But anyway, I thought I'd show this off. You can change your character's clothes. I'm going to the formal because I'm going to show my respect to the Pokemon. And you can also give it to, you can also dress up Pikachu as well. And there are various, different ones that you could, different outfits that you can get throughout the game in various points. So let's give Pikachu the formal cap and the formal t-shirt, and yeah, now Pikachu now looks dapper as fuck. Alright, so now we're heading up into probably one of the most disturbing parts of the original Pokemon, which is this area, which is the Pokemon Tower, which is where all Pokemon who die or go to... are buried. It's dark. It's dark, man. It's like an acknowledgement that Pokemon do die, which is kind of dark for a game aimed at so many young kids. And then it's in particular bad in Gen 2 because in Pokemon Gold and Silver, he got basically Pokemon Tower was basically demolished to put a radio station. So that's kind of disrespectful, but whatever. We're facing Douche once again, and this time we are destroying his Pidgeotto with our Pikachu. He always starts with Pidgeotto, so always have your electric type ready to go. And our Pidgeotto is now at level 31. I don't think I'd bother with agility. I don't like agility. I'd ever use it. Growlithe now at level 26. Yay, Growlithe. So he's going to send out Gloom. But fortunately, we've got a Growlithe. So Growlithe, kick his ass. Burn that bastard up. Used to have one of these. I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon. Gloom. That line of Pokemon is not particularly bad. But, my apologies. But, I'm just not using the grass because grass type is just pretty pointless after the midway point of the game, really. Since Growlithe now knows Flamethrower, we learned that a little while ago. As soon as we get to Celadon City, I'm going to be able to evolve him into Arcanine, because basically the only time you need to evolve Growlithe once he learns Flamethrower. In the original gen, it took him to level 50 to learn Flamethrower, but because Growlithe knows it now, I can just evolve him into Arcanine now and get the power boost. So that's a nice little addition. And now our Diglett is going to use Dig. Go on the ground. There you go. Watch your hair though. I mean, don't want to mess it up now. And fuck you. See, it's like Dig is a pretty fucking powerful move, especially early on. And Diglett's got a decent amount of defense on him. Like physical defense is pretty decent. So like I said, you know, Diglett learns a decent amount of good moves. I don't know if he didn't learn Earthquake in Gen 1, but I think in this version he does learn Earthquake, from what I remember. So yeah, that's gonna be, once he learns that, I mean, it's gonna, if he does learn it, if he does learn Earthquake, then he's gonna be a pretty fucking brutal powerhouse. So, but Gyarados is now at level 27, so now we're heading up. Now it's time to head upstairs. So we need to head upstairs now to find out what's going on with this Cubone. So let's keep going. Found the next attack. Nice. And I think... Oh yeah, we've got an elite trainer here. Sorry. She's... Oh, you're scared, love. What kind of trainer? I never remember the name of these trainers. Oh, it's a coach trainer. There you go. It's a coach trainer. She's got a Geodude. And we're sending out a Pikachu. Oh no, Gyarados, I did swap. That's useful. He's level 28. We're a level below, but we also have Scald. Bye, Geodude. Oh, you tanked that like a motherfucker, but you burnt. So you're pretty much dead in the water at this point. What do I use? Do I continue with Scald? Yeah, I just like... Could have used Headbutt, but I didn't want to hurt my precious Gyarados' little head. So I'll just finish him off with another burst of hot water. And we're done. Bye, Geodude. You suck. Ah. She's... And our sorry. And our Diglett is still not evolved. He evolves at level 26, I think. But, sorry about that. So yeah, we got 5 Pikachu candies. That basically levels up. That basically powers up every attribute of your Pikachu. So it's useful. Use them as much as you can to make your Pikachu even stronger. It's a fucking ghost. You coward! Come back. Yeah, that's a weird one. They never spoke in the original Gen 1 version. Which I think, not to spoil anything. Well, it's a fucking old game, but because that's the ghost of Cubone's mother, basically. So basically, now we're here. Because the ghosts are here, there's no point in us going up. You can go up to the very top floor, but you'll be forced back down because, you know, ghost. So it's basically, that's the ghost of Cubone's mother, and so it doesn't really make sense for it to speak here because Marowak can't speak. It's a Pokemon. So, I don't know. It's weird. It's a nice little, I guess trying to make it a bit more scary. I guess. But it doesn't really work for me. What can you do? Alright. So now we're done with Lavender Town. Let's go heal up our Pokemon. Oh my god, it's Jesse and James again. What are J&J up to this time? So yeah, basically the long range thing that we have to do in this game, in this section, is to basically go to the top of the Pokemon. We need to get the Silph Scope from Celadon to reveal all the ghosts, to reveal them as to reveal what they are. And then once we've done that, we go talk to Mr. Fuji, who's at the top of the tower, save him, and he will give us the Poke Flute. Now the Poke Flute is going to be used to wake up Snorlax. So that's pretty much our That's pretty much our goal for the intermediate future. But for now, we're basically all we can do is head off to Celadon to we head off to Celadon, we fight the gym leader there, and then we go and then we get the Cubone back from Team Rocket and get the Silph Scope. So that's what we're doing now. Gamer Rich, the original game, he was changed. In the original green version in Japan, he was basically called, they were all called, instead of being called gamers, sorry, I'm stumbling all over my words. Instead of being called gamers, they were called gamblers, but because they thought it was dangerous for the kids, when it came over to the West, they changed it to gamers. Do you know what? No, sorry, you know what it might be? I think it was gamblers in the original version, even when it came over here. But then when they did the re-release on the Game Boy Advance, Leaf Green and Fire Red, that's when they changed it to gamers, and they've kept it as gamers ever since. We're going to use Chop Down, and we're going to go into here, because we've got some Pokemon that we can catch if we want, and we've also got another trainer here. Oh my god, I got a Firestone. That means I don't even have to wait until Celadon. I'm going to evolve my Growlithe pretty much straight away. So yeah, it's going to happen in this part, ladies and gentlemen. Now time for Ace Trainer Kayla. God. And she's got a Kadabra. Look at the star on his head. But we're going to use our physical attacks to pretty much cause him a lot of damage. Shit, Psybeam. Pikachu, hold on. There you go. That's why you're the best, Pikachu. And boom! Kadabra's down and out. Alright, so now we got our next. Damn it! Now we got Machoke. So we're going to bring out Gyarados. I should have really brought out Kadabra here. Would have finished off Machoke a lot faster, but whatever. My Blue Dragon will be fine. Never played that game, by the way, on the Xbox 360. Wonder if it's any good. Gyarados. Wow, that didn't do a lot, did it, lad? Bite him. Yeah, bite him. That'll do. Oh, it did next to nothing. Shit. It flinched. Dragon Tail. Why not? Ah, my face! Oh wow, that caused quite a lot of damage. Take that tail. I don't believe he had Dragon Tail in Gen 1, from what I remember. I think that was added later, in later generations, to Gyarados. So there we go. Yay! Diglett's now at level 26, which means he should evolve. Is he going to evolve? Yeah, baby. And Alolan Diglett looks fucking awesome. It's one of my favorite ones that they introduced in Gen 8. Look at that. It's fucking handsome. Dugtrio is Alolan Dugtrio is handsome. That's awesome. And Dugtrio is a pretty beastly Pokemon in Gen 1. You know, good physical damage, good defense, learns a good amount of attacks. And look at that. Try attack, 100 accuracy and does 80 damage. Yeah, just forget Sucker Punch. Let's get rid of that. I'm never going to use it. And now it learned Try Attack instead. I believe that was a move that you could only get as a TM in the original Gen 1. I believe at the top of the Celadon. I think it was at the top of the Celadon shopping center, shopping mall. There was a little girl. If you gave one of the drinks to that you could get out of the beverage machine, then you could one of the TMs she would give you would be Try Attack. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yes. It's time. Here I was thinking for a little bit, but it's just like, as long as you got Flamethrower, then you might as well evolve your Growlithe into Arcanine, because the only move which is more powerful. Oh, he's so awesome. The only move that's more powerful, fire move that's more powerful than Flamethrower is Fire Blast, and you learn that as a TM anyway, so that's no big deal. Arcanine is an awesome Pokemon. I love its design. Apparently, when it was originally... The original concept for Arcanine was that it was going to be one of the legendary Pokemon in Gen 1, in the original Gen 1, but then they decided against that and turned it into and just turned it into a regular Pokemon. But they kept its buffed up kind of stats, so Arcanine is a ridiculously powerful Pokemon. Look at that, I did a large amount of damage. I love Slam. That's agility. Basically boosts up speed by a lot. It's not really useful though for me, because I never used that, because it's all about kind of, you know, building up speed so you can't get hit, and so that eventually you couldn't, you know, attack earlier, and I would just rather just cause damage at every turn, really. That's just me. But yeah, now we've got Arcanine. And our team is looking a lot stronger at this point. We've got our Gyarados, we've got our Water type, we've got Arcanine, we've got our Fire type, Kadabra, we've got Pikachu, so that's 4. There's 2 open spots. I'm consider Dugtrio is now a strong contender, I think, for that. The last one I'm not sure about as to whether I want to use... I'm torn. I'm thinking it will either be Snorlax or it'll be Scyther, because I've always wanted to use Scyther as a member of my team, but just never had the opportunity to catch him and use him a lot. So we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But let's attack. Let's get rid of this asshole. See ya. So you try to go through here, and you talk to this guy, try to go through, and because the guard is thirsty and wants tea, he won't let you through. What a fucking prick. Alright. So what that means is we need to go through here to head around this little roadblock and to head to Celadon. So what we're going to have to do is it's another case of just running down a corridor and picking up some items along the way. We've got an X accuracy. I never use the X items. I don't really see the point. I'm sure, you know, some people will say that it's absolutely awesome, but, you know, I never needed to use them, and so I don't use them. Simple, really. So yeah, basically what this takes you to... I can't remember if it's directly to Celadon or whether it's just the route's just outside. Yeah, it's the route just outside. And we've got another trainer to fight. I have a fair few. Do you think that's a bit of a personal question? Ace trainer Yvette. And she's sending out a Raichu. Ah, I still love his design. I love Raichu's design. He's so adorable. We're sending out Hanson. So he's going to use Dig. And as you can see, Dugtrio got some... He's pretty fucking powerful. He's a beefy Pokemon. Haha. And one-shotted, even though I was a couple of levels behind him. So, yep. Nicely done, Dugtrio. Now he's changing. Yeah. Let's use Gyarados here. Time for Gyarados to give Dugtrio a little lesson. So it doesn't look as good. Slash. That is a decent amount of damage. You can see they dish out the punishment, Dugtrio does. So yeah, I'm thinking here, right. I can get a Scald in here. That didn't do much. And you're done. Bye, Dugtrio. Oh, it's so adorable. Right, Gyarados is now at level 28. Awesome. He's getting even stronger. And Pidgeot's now at level 32. Dugtrio at level 27. And Arcanine is now at level 27. So all our Pokemon are slowly getting up the levels. Oh, now it's time for Seal. That's another option, actually, I was thinking of. Maybe getting in myself a Dugong for the last spot. Just because, you know, I need a good way of taking out Lance's Dragonite. And Seal learns... I believe is an Ice type, so he learns some really good Ice attacks. Like Blizzard and stuff. But you're dead. I believe Seal might be Water type, and then Dugong I think is like Water Ice, I think. I can't remember. But Yvette's down and out for the count, and I've got some Ultra Balls. Nice. Now it's time for me to pick up the ball that's behind her. Thank you. An Elixir, that's going to be fairly useful. Elixirs recover the PP of certain items. Now we've got another Ace Trainer to take out. No, a Coach Trainer, sorry. Time for our Coach Trainer. And what's his name? Alpesh. Okay. And he sent out Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is actually a joke. It's a duck with a leek. And leeks go well in stews. And, you know, so it's basically a pre-made duck stew. Which is kind of a dark little joke there, but whatever. He's dead. I'm sorry, he fainted. Now sending out Wigglytuff. I'm thinking at this point, is it worth it? Is there any other Pokemon which I can use here? I was thinking about what Pokemon I could really use, and I'm thinking, Arcanine's got a higher than average attack. Let's try that. But yeah, Wigglytuff, kind of the same as Clefable, really. Good physical hitter, good physical defense, that's really it. And of course it learns Sing. Because Jigglypuff learns it. And look at that, it did nothing, and now he's put my Pokemon to sleep. Because he's a cock. So now what do? I think I go and switch out. I'm trying to think, well, what can I do? Alright, let's use Pikachu. He's got higher than average attack. Let's try and beat this guy. Pikachu and his cool threads. Yeah, look at that. Good physical. He's a good physical hitter, is Wigglytuff. It's the same thing with Clefable as well. They're big hitters. Ow! Don't slap me, you bitch. Alright. Another Thunderbolt. Like I say, good defense. But that is really it. I never use a Wigglytuff. I don't use a normal type. Now that I think about it. I never use a normal type in my teams. Just because this, you know, there's no real reason to. But anyway, that's it for this part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Join me next time when we'll be heading off over to Celadon City. And I believe we'll be going... we'll be doing some additional stuff first, like some extra items that we can get around the town, heading to the shopping area, and then we'll also be heading off to take on Celadon's gym. So join me next time for the next part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. See you next time.